Right, if anyone here is anything less than squeaky clean, you pack your things and get the hell out.
Ray?
Shazza, would you do me the amazing honour of becoming my wife?
Did you leave a name?
Boris Johnson.
I know. You could be my only chance of getting back. But what you want me to do, what you want me to be, is corrupt and dishonest.
You seen Boris again?
Why, you're jealous?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart.
Operation Rose. Be your exit route. Won't be pretty. If I were to say to you, you've been shot in the head, you've just arrived at the hospital, and Molly is on her way to see you, would that help to convince you?
Told you the daft bastard fell down some stairs.
Oh, yeah, very original. What next? He walked into a wall?
Not my fault he's got two left feet. Clear the corridor, please. We're on the way.
Mum! I'm looking for my mum. Honey, she's going into surgery now, Molly. You must wait here.
Female, 30, severe gunshot wound to front lobe.
So we must hurry. This could go either way.
Respirations aren't suppressed. Pupils, the right side.
Molly!
Oh my God, this is it. I think they're getting ready to operate.
You think you got problems? I have to put up with this every day. All right, when you stop being Doris Stokes, we need to get Ella and Harry into a nice, comfy cell. See? Walked into a wall.
You know, you forget, don't you, sometimes, how beautiful London can be. The architecture, the canals.
Dead body floating along.
No, you really have no poetry in your soul at all, do you?
No, that dead body there, look.
My name is Alex Drake. I've been shot and that bullet's taken me back in time. Now I'm lost in 1982, and all I can do is fight and search and stay alive. Because somehow, I will find a way home.
Drown then?
No, Christopher, I think he tried to drink the entire river for a bet and failed.
Actually, I'm not certain drowning was the cause of death. Lung samples showed low amounts of water imbibed, enough to suggest the time of death was before the body entered the water. Oh, and let's not forget this.
Blunt force trauma right in the frontal lobe. Certainly suggests murder.
Could be murder. Could be bloke walks home from the pub, pisses a penguin, trips up, smacks his head. Right into the Swanee.
Well, yes, that's a possibility. Excuse me, gentlemen. Except for this.
Satanists.
What?
Yeah, they do that all the time, marking people and stuff. It's like that film we saw. What's it called? Vault of Evil or something?
No, that was Vampires Not Satanists.
Same thing, really.
Does anybody have an opinion that doesn't emanate from the works of Vincent Price?
Judging by the scabbing on the wounds, I'd say that it happened the same time as the blow to the head.
Full marks to D.I. Drake.
Don't suppose you have a name to go with a body?
No idea at all.
No, of course not. That would be too much to ask.
Didn't think so many people would go missing.
Maybe some of them don't want to be found. Pressures of work, home life.
Hey, it'd be pretty hard for her to go missing. You'd hear her coming a mile off.
Could plug a what for gap with that.
Hey, she's so fat, wherever she sat in the room, you'd be sat next to her.
Yeah, maybe she's somebody's mother. Maybe somebody's desperately worried about where she is, whether she's dead or alive, and maybe she'd like nothing more than to let them know that she's all right and she's thinking about them all the time. So why don't you two just keep your stupid jokes to yourself, all right?
Ma'am?
Not now, Chris. I'm not in the mood.
No, I think I found our fella. Colin Mitchell. Wife reported him missing a few days ago. Father also phoned to ask.
Gov, we've got an ID on the victim. Colin Mitchell.
Right. Me and Bolly will go talk to the father. Chris, Ray, you inform the wife. Remember, this is a murder investigation, so for the moment...
We're looking into the causes of death.
Correct. No point tipping our hand, so we need to.
So? Have you thought of a date yet? Because my mum's driving me crazy, asking every 5 seconds.
Almost, yeah. A lot of planning these weddings.
Tell me about it. Wait till you see the dress I've got my eye on. You'll be needing some overtime for that one.
Where is that?
Stanley Mitchell.
Yeah?
Our neighbours said we'd find you here. I'm DCI Hunt, this is D.I. Drake. Can we have a word?
Ah, you're here for the meeting. It's so good of you to come. I must admit I was a bit sceptical myself at first because, you know, it was a great success in America, but we're different here, aren't we, here? Not quite the turnout I was expecting. But you got to try, haven't you?
Turn out for what?
Neighbourhood Watch. You're here to give the talk, aren't you?
Well, you see the thing, eh?
Could you just give us a second? We'll just... Thanks. We can't tell him now. Look at him. He's trying to do something good for the community.
You're not seriously suggesting that we give a pep talk to the Senile Squad. You are, aren't you?
Ah, you know, it's amazing how much these places change. It's nice to give them a bit of hope.
I've got Garibaldi's.
Bloody hell. So, how can you help your community? D.I. Drake, any ideas?
Well, you should never be afraid to call the police if you see something suspicious.
Well, within reason. I mean, if some bugger's nicking a milk bottle off your doorstep, it's hardly worth calling the flying squad round, is it? I mean, feel free to give him a clip round the ear,
Although you should never take the law into your own hands, of course.
Well, not unless you can handle yourself.
It's best just to stay out of it, really, even if you can handle yourself.
Well, obviously. If some bastard climbing through your bedroom window, you're well within your rights to smack him over the head with a vase or a chair or any other such bluntish object that may come to hand.
Technically, though, that would be assault.
Well, just make sure the bugger's still breathing when you ring 999. Nobody's gonna go at you for fighting back.
Well, what if you can't fight back?
Well, then remember the Dunkirk spirit and run like hell.
No, I mean, what if fighting back just makes it worse?
Well, that depends on how you define worse.
Well, worse than 3 guys in a baseball bat. Worse than being dragged under the wheels of their car. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to stand there, bugger off, and we'll still be left in the shite.
But we're here now. So whoever's causing this trouble, I'll go and have a word with him.
Talk? That's great. Just bloody great.
Maybe best we end the meeting now.
Yes, definitely. That's not actually the reason why we came here.
Sorry to have to tell you like this.
No, I understand. Thank you for waiting. And thank you for the meeting. It means a lot to them. Trying to keep the community alive. Do you know how he died?
Oh, we're still pursuing lines of inquiry.
There were, markings on his arms, cut in, spiral-shaped. Does that mean anything to you?
Trevor Riley.
Trevor Riley?
He's the man Colin worked for. Used to. Financial investments, he says. He's a loan shark. There isn't a street around here where he hasn't left his mark.
Never heard of him. Somebody makes waves on my patch, I tend to know.
Oh, that's Trevor Riley all over. He's sneaky with it. I loved my son. But when he started working for that man, I cut him out of my life. And now he's gone.
You take as much time as you need.
Bloody hell. It's a bit swanky, innit? You got your eye on something like this, have you?
Why would I be doing that?
Come on, you get married, you can't be living in a poky little flat. Sooner rather than later, she'll be all... fat. Up the duff.
Oh, we haven't even talked about having kids yet.
A biological clock, mate. Once that goes off, it's worse than Hiroshima.
How would you know? You've never had a proper girlfriend.
I've had plenty. I'm just not dumb enough to get stuck with one. I'm like Liberace.
Puffed it.
No. The other one, what's his name? Valentino. That's it. I like Valentino.
Hello?
Police. We're the police.
Oh, right. Please, come in.
You reported your husband missing, Colin Mitchell, a couple of days ago?
That's right, yeah. We had an argument and he went for a drive to clear his head. He'll probably get in touch, though. Maybe I just panicked. Didn't need to get you lot involved.
Right. Well,
What?
would you like to sit down at all? Cup of tea, maybe?
No, I'm fine.
He's dead.
Found his body.
What?
In the river.
There must be some mistake. He's not dead. He's just missing.
He definitely looked dead.
No, I think you must have got the wrong person. I'm sorry you've wasted your time coming out here.
You sure we're doing the right thing?
Grow some, will you?
Then...
This really is a waste of time. My husband isn't dead.
Right.
Trevor Riley. For some reason, this roach has scurried under my radar. We're going to change all that. This scumbag's got an M.O. Spiral brandings on the arms of those that piss him off. Shall I see if we've got any other files about that? In the meantime, you lot, knock on some doors, ruffle some feathers. I want everything there is to know about this man. He's now become the prime suspect in a murder ring. What is that noise?
I didn't know what to do with the girl.
She just won't stop. She's like one of them dolls that cries all the time. Mitchell's wife. But before you go in there, Gov, we might have done something stupid.
We showed her the body.
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't believe us. We had to do something.
Well, it needed a positive ID anyway. I take it you got one.
Oh, very classy. God only knows what sort of trauma you two have put that poor woman through.
She kept saying we were wrong.
I'm so sorry. Donnie, you might not believe me now, but sometimes it's almost better to know one way or another when someone's missing. I didn't expect this. No. No, you always want to hold on to a bit of hope, don't you? Yeah. Did your husband mention any problems he was having with Trevor Riley at all? No, that's not possible. Riley wouldn't do this. He wouldn't. It's just a line of investigation that we have to follow. Did he mention anything? Anything you think might help us? No. No, there's nothing. I can't believe this is happening. Sorry, Mum. It's just there's a call. They say it's quite urgent. All right, thanks, Jess. Do you mind? Dear Drake.
So, Alex, they're about to start operating on you. You might not have much time left.
I know.
Your new life could soon be over. It's a shame. Together we could have made such a difference to this world we find ourselves in.
I am making a difference.
That's sweet, Alex. Do you really believe that?
Why are you so keen for me to get involved? Feeling a bit lonely?
They're not holding out much hope for the operation. Lots of brave faces for little Molly. I'll say goodbye now.
Riley?
Trevor Riley.
Let me guess. Cheap suit. I'll take your bird. Police.
You're smarter than you look.
The first time I've heard you lot come round. Don't want to waste your time, so here.
So what's this?
My lawyers. Whoever's been complaining about me, whoever's spreading these lies. Talk to them, they'll sort everything out. You still here? OK, that wasn't very nice.
We'd like to talk to you about Colin Mitchell.
He worked here. Then he didn't. That's about it.
We found his body.
He's dead.
He was found with very distinctive markings on his arm.
Your own personal brand.
Well, that's different. I'm starting to think someone's messing with you. I want to talk off the record.
Sorry, I don't negotiate with tossers.
Let's speak hypothetically, then.
Oh, let's.
If these marks are such a trademark of mine, I'd be pretty stupid to brand someone just before doing them in, wouldn't I?
Well, at this point, I'm not ruling anything out, including your stupidity.
You think I'm scum, that's OK. I run a legitimate business. Personal financial services, and yes, people don't always read the small print. People are stupid, it's not my fault. Not up to me to look out for them.
There's no such thing as society.
There you go. I'm just taking advantage of the current economic climate. Now, as the situation stood, I had no problems with Colin. I'm guessing Mitchell's dad and his cronies at the neighbourhood watch put you up to this. Show me some evidence. A warrant. Something more than these bollocks accusations, because at the moment, I am 2 seconds away from taking this and getting you charged with harassment.
1 second, 2 seconds. Go on then, try me. You know, I've had harder shites than you. Friday nights after a curry. And when I'm done, I don't sit there and ruminate about the individual's role in society, my son. I flush him away. Tossa!
Riley had a point. Why would he do something that would lead directly to him?
He's dirtier than a bank holiday weekend in Blackpool.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, but it doesn't change the facts. We still don't have anything on him.
Go! Uniform found a deceased car. Abandoned on the wasteland by the canal.
Well, give me the address. Some of us still don't think this is an open and shut case.
We've got a body, we've got a suspect. What more would you like? A bloody great neon sign over his head saying it's a fair cop.
Look, Riley was smart enough to stay off your radar. Branding the body, drawing attention to himself, it just doesn't seem like the sort of mistakes he'd make.
Go on, then. Oi, Raimundo. Do you come with a good lady to said abandoned vehicle?
Thank you.
It's not a favour. This is punishment for arsing up the house call to the wife.
Chris was there too.
Well, he's not here now, is he? And you are, so shift it. Mush.
Making tea?
What one?
Yeah. No. About the date for the wedding.
Finally.
Yeah, well, it's all becoming a bit of a circus, isn't it?
I like the circus.
Yeah, right. Well, it might be easier just to, you know, elope or something.
Easier or more romantic?
More romantic?
You have to think about that, so that's not what you meant. You meant easier, cheaper, less of an hassle for you.
Well, there's no point in getting married if we're going to cripple ourselves with debt, is there?
I never asked you to do that. All I ever wanted from you was to set a firm date. But you can't even be asked doing that. Or what, did you think, oh, it's Shaz, a couple of cans of lager in a register office and she'll be sorted?
Well, a lot less hassle.
Right. So now marrying me is a circus and an hassle. Cheers, Chris. It's nice to know how you really feel.
Mum? Building up within the skull. We need to release cranial pressure. Proceed with the anesthetic.
Blood pressure still rising. Stay with us.
Mum?
Ray, why don't you take this one?
I get it. You think I'm a twat for messing up with a wife?
No, I don't, actually. All right, let's just say it's that. Okay? You take the lead, Ray. Tell me what you see. Let's start with the car.
Well, it's a Puff's car.
Meaning?
Driven by Puffs and show-offs.
And from that we can deduce...
They like to show off.
Yeah, and maybe the Mitchells were living beyond their means. Maybe they were victims of 80s excess. Anything else?
It's just a car.
Details, Ray. It's the little details that will illuminate the crime scene.
Well, it's not locked.
Because?
Because the little black thing is up.
And that could mean...
I don't know what it means. Maybe it means that he's a knob. You should never leave a car like this unlocked. I can't believe nobody's nicked it yet.
Maybe the person who drove it here didn't care about things like cars.
There's a couple of blankets in the front. Bloody too.
Don't touch them, Ray. You'll contaminate the crime scene.
I wasn't planning to.
Maybe whoever drove the car here put Colin in the front and then drove him here in his own car. Ray, contaminating the crime scene.
Hang on a minute, I found something.
Let me see.
Flight tickets.
There's one for the day his body was discovered to Turkey. And this one's for the wife. 2 months later.
Sounds to me like somebody's been spinning you a line, Mom.
Yes, Ray. It does.
Well, Bolly, people don't hide things from me. They just forget to mention it till my boot meets their arse. Get her in here.
Delivery man dropped these off, Mum.
An admirer?
Hardly. I think it might be somebody who reminded me I've missed my chance.
A lot of that going around today.
Why didn't you tell us about the flight tickets?
It's just a holiday.
Travelling separately 2 months apart.
You see, D.I. Drake here, she does this thing called psychological profiling. Now, if you ask me, it's a lot of bollocks, but I'm gonna have a crack at it anyway. So, nice house, nice car, enough jewellery to signal ships off the coast. Doesn't hide the fact that you're from the gutter. And all the perfume in the world. Can't hide the smell of scum.
Well, that's not psychological profiling, is it? That's just you insulting the lady.
No, I'm saying that Blondie here likes the good life maybe a little bit too much.
Well, you haven't even stopped to consider that they might have been running away from someone.
If you're gonna run, you run together, not 2 bloody months apart.
Well, if there's a reason that you're going to run... Donna, did you know that Colin was going to disappear? I think you did, didn't you?
Colin took out an insurance policy on event of his death. We just needed the money. I was to report his disappearance and...
Right, so enough time passes and the two of you are living it up on the Costa del Scan.
Right, well, that is lovely. Donna. So meanwhile, there are people out there who are genuinely missing, genuinely need our help. People whose families are sick with worry about them. So you lied to me then, straight to my face?
I was scared.
Or maybe you didn't want us to link you to his death.
No, really. You were right about me. I grew up on the estate. I knew Riley. I saw how he went from selling knockoff goods to building up his business, and Colin was so much smarter than him. I wanted us to share in his wealth.
So you were running away from Riley?
We just wanted to start again. Colin's dad was barely speaking to him because of the business. I thought if we could just get away... Riley promised he wouldn't touch Colin. He gave me his word.
Right, so you took the word of a loan shark. You know, you're as bright as you look.
I've been going over a statement. Still seems like she's hiding something.
I think you're giving her too much credit.
You can't just dismiss this.
Right, Shaz. 2 choices. Box A, got a nasty little loan shark who likes to brand those who piss him off. In box B, a dumb housewife who struggles with the alphabet. So which one would finger as a suspect in a murder case?
Don't underestimate the power of a woman, Gov.
Gov? Got some bad news for you.
Good of you to look after him.
Hospital said he wanted to discharge himself. Least I could do. Funny, really. All that's happened makes you realise how important family is.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Good. You look like you've gone 7 rounds with giant haystacks. When I said sometimes you have to fight back, I didn't mean literally.
Bill, the one who had a go at you. Some of Riley's boys went down to the wrecking yard that he owns. They wanted to brand him and everything.
Well, so you and the others grabbed your pitchforks and headed down.
You gotta make a stand. And I know what it feels like when they do that sort of thing, Keelan.
Oh, God.
Wife. She got cancer. I wanted to do it properly. One of those fancy private hospitals.
Well, there was Riley cash in hand.
Didn't make any difference in the end. She never made it.
Run dishes.
Sorry, what? You drunk, Bose?
It's not. Kitchen's just through there.
No, we're gonna get him for you, okay? What he did to you, your son, your family. We'll get him.
Stay with us. Okay. I'm seeing the bullet lodged in the frontal lobe. Come on, Alex. That's buzzers. ICP now stable. Well done. Okay. Retrieving the bullet. Now.
Low expectations, Polly. Just as long as you're not tripping all over the place like Norman bloody Wisdom.
I'm still alive.
Good, because you and me, we're going after Riley the old way, shall we? Right, gents, shore leave has been cancelled. We're working late tonight. Trevor Riley, smug bastard, thinks he's untouchable. Remember Al Capone? Do you know what they got him on?
No.
Taxes. Silly bugger forgot to pay him.
What, like he dodged fares?
So I am betting that Riley's office is crawling with evidence. Like roaches in a chinky. Raimondo, go fetch me my search warrant.
Really?
Really.
Oh, brilliant.
When did you have time to get a search warrant?
Right, folks, we're going in. My search warrant, Raimondo.
That'll go down well in court.
Cross that bridge when we come to it. Right. Let's get cracking.
Oh, shit, Riley. He must have come back for something. Gov, you've got company. Trevor Riley heading your way.
I've seen enough of these bastards spilling their way out of trouble. Rendering me, and people like me, helpless to stop them. Not anymore.
Gov. Shit, batteries. Gov. Oh, bollocks, come on. Quick, get out. Come on, the seats. Come in.
Do you have to do that?
It's locked.
Gov, come in. Wait there.
If something's locked away, it It usually means there's something in there you're not supposed to see. What's going on?
What do we do now? Nick it. We're the police. Come on, get out of the way. Shit. Hurry up! Don't shout at me. Shouting won't make me go any quicker. I'm not in charge. Come here. Get out.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Ways and means, Polly. Ways and means.
Bet it's a skin flick.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you lot have to drag everything into the gutter?
Because we like it.
It could be 101 things, and right away you're thinking about sex.
Hello, they're not wrong. Life of Riley. Oh, bloody Nora, look who it is.
I think we get the idea, don't we?
Bowles, this is evidence. We need to watch the whole thing.
He's going to strain a muscle doing that.
Donna and Riley. You were right, she was having a secret. Oh, bollocks.
I'm telling you, she wasn't enjoying it.
You don't let a bloke put you in a video unless you're into it.
You're assuming she knew she was being filmed.
We have the wife of a dead murder victim shagging the prime suspect in said murder. Not to mention the life insurance. What part are you struggling with?
She wasn't part of it, her facial expression, her body language.
Is this a biological necessity for women to change their minds every 5 minutes, or am I just unlucky with the women I meet? I say it's Riley, you suspect Donna. Turns out we're both right. I'm agreeing with you. You should be doing hula-hoops.
Yes, and I am not agreeing with me anymore.
Well, that there is a woman.
I hear you, Gov.
You know anything about it? Well, you might not have to worry about it for very much longer because I might be going away.
What, you looking for a transfer?
No, it's not that. Well, it's something I've wanted, and it's good. So I've written you all something, just a little something, just some observations, bit of advice, just in case I don't get to say goodbye properly.
Great.
But only if I go. Please, it's important to me.
Right. Come on, you lot. Busy day tomorrow.
Night, Mum. Night, Shaz.
Pequeñina, signorina.
Luigi, what do you think happens to the world when you're not in it anymore? Do you think it all just carries on, or do you think everything disappears?
Your mum's resting now, Molly. She's had a very big operation and won't wake up for a long while. We just have to wait now and see how she responds to the surgery.
Don't be worried. I'm coming back, I promise you. You have to believe me, Moles.
Yeah, you got a light there, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Check in there.
walked into a wall.
Gov! Gov!
What does the man on the door mean?
Look, it's just that
The man on the door.
Men only.
When are you going to bloody well learn that? Sacred turf, Polly.
What happened?
Clumsy, 2 left feet.
They came to my flat.
They lay a finger on you?
No, I hid behind the sofa. But, Gov, I've...
No. Not now, okay? Not now.
We've called Donna in.
I really do not want to talk to any people.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just stop yapping on like some demented chihuahua.
Look, she is in the video with our main suspect. You're not going to let a couple of thugs intimidate you, are you? Gov!
Viv? I want you to stick me in the cells. Gov. That way, I might get a bit of peace and quiet.
No, not the Gov. Breakdown come anywhere near him, he twats it in the face.
Well, he can't sit down there by himself all day. I'm going to go and have a word.
Said he wanted to be alone.
Yeah. And what people saying what they need. They're 2 different things. Gov, you know, it's okay to be scared.
They went after you, Bowles, a woman. I mean, that's a line right there.
No, but we can't sink to Riley's level.
You know, there's always been scum. Preying on decent, ordinary folk. And there was a code of honour as well. You came at him from the front, not like a coward from the back. Everybody wants to be the centre of the universe these days, writing their own rules, doing whatever they want.
And what are you planning to do?
You know, a good beating clears the head, Bowles. Now Mr. Riley thinks he can run his little empire. Thinks he can bump off of someone like Colin Mitchell without retribution. Well, I'm just working out exactly what sort of retribution is required.
You're going to promise me something, Gov? That we'll do this the right way.
Sometimes, Bolly, you have to fight fire with fire.
I don't want to show it to you, but if I have to. No. I know what's on the tape. I didn't want to do it.
Didn't look like that to me, love.
Riley said Colin couldn't just walk away. I knew Riley had always wanted me. We grew up on the same estate. I did it to protect Colin.
So Riley said if he did what he wanted, he'd leave Colin alone.
Oh, you're disgusted with me. I don't blame you.
No. No, I'm not.
Colin had done everything for me. The car, the house, it meant nothing to him, but he'd taken the job because he knew it's what I wanted. It was my fault.
So that's why you were running away?
Fresh start. Me, Colin. He even planned to send for his dad later.
So if Riley was shagging you in order
Right.
to...
A little bit of sensitivity, please.
So if Riley was shagging you in return for leaving your husband alone, why did he change his mind?
I don't know. If Colin had never met me, he'd still be here. I'm the one who wanted everything. I wish he'd never met me.
I know. It's the ones who are left behind that have to live through it.
I know you don't want to speak to me. I was wrong, all right? I just kept thinking I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm never going to be able to give Shaz the wedding she deserves. The life and...
You wrote down what you were going to say?
Well, yeah, because otherwise I thought I might panic and say something stupid and... You know, I really wanted to tell you how I felt.
We'll give it here. It's all right, I suppose. You spelt fantastic wrong. But yeah, I am.
So,
So, you're an idiot.
I know that.
It doesn't have to be the perfect wedding or any of that. Are you going to get an haircut? Wear a suit? Decent suit, though, not that brown thing you drag out every so often. Shine your shoes, brush your teeth, clean your fingernails, show up on time and all that.
Yeah, of course.
Well, then it'll be perfect enough for me.
You mean it?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Not in the workplace, please.
Raymondo.
Yes.
Do your mate still run that car rental firm?
Yeah, why? What's going on?
Take a scenic drive down to a friend's scrapyard.
I can't get rid of the Quattro, Gov. It's quality.
Listen, I need you two to stay here, okay? Nobody else is getting involved in this. It's gonna get messy. Nice day for a drive.
Oh, yeah? Not gonna go in this shit motor, are we?
You know this thing you do? This psychic stuff?
Psychological profiling.
Yeah, that. I don't really get it.
You really want to know? We're just going to take the piss.
Yeah, go on.
All right. Well, it's about looking for behaviour that might provide an indication of character. Like looking at the crime scene, trying to see if any of the details provide a clue as to the kind of person who might have done it.
Like Colin's car, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be nothing, but if I wanted to off someone, I wouldn't put the body in the passenger seat.
No, you put it in the boot.
Yeah, otherwise some plod could just come along and, you know, you'd be done for.
So the kind of person who did this.
Amateurs.
Or they couldn't face putting Colin in the boot.
It'd be a dead weight, too.
This blanket's all folded up on itself.
Like a pillow or something.
Yeah, exactly like a pillow. So the kind of person who did this cared about Colin. Where's the gov?
He's gone out.
Got where?
I don't know, just out.
Do you know I've got a list? Punch Big Book of Bastards. You're a new entry, straight to the top 10. How's business?
Could be better.
Right, go and stick that on the dogs and make yourself scarce for half an hour. What happened to Colin Mitchell? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Sort of.
Right.
What is that?
All you gotta do is tell me and I can press stop.
I don't know what I'm doing!
You got about 30 seconds before you end up squashed into one of them cubes.
I didn't kill him! Jesus, I did not kill him!
Oh, come on, you were shagging his missus. What was it, jealousy? With him out the way, you could have her full time.
Get me out!
No! It wasn't him!
What? Are you sure? Bloody hell!
Stop it!
What the hell do you think I'm trying to do? Bugger.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here now! Now! Get me out of here!
He nearly killed him.
Well, better look next time, eh? Mind you, I have my suspicions. If a man isn't going to squeal and he's about to have his bum conkers crushed by a big machine, the chances are he's telling the truth. You have to let him go, boys. Got nothing on the worm.
Parking tickets?
Yeah, we thought about what you said, you know, Capone and his taxes. So we ran a few little checks.
Outstanding. Loads of them.
Well, that's a good start. Right, come on then, speak to me. What do you got?
Well, you know how you hate all the psychological bollocks? You're really going to hate this. They're not just going to open up and confess. You're going to have to trust me on this.
Why do women always say trust me just before they're about to do something really stupid? Should have brought you grapes this time.
That's fine.
Still, we brought you something anyway. Donna Mitchell, you're under arrest for the murder of one Colin Mitchell, a.k.a. the poor bugger who had the misfortune to be your husband.
What? No, you can't. I don't understand.
I think you understand perfectly well. Oh, come on, Donna. We know exactly what you did.
You see, I know this is hard for you, but, well, at least you get to see justice served. What do you reckon, Bowles? 20 years?
At least.
Mind you, depends on the judge. If you're lucky enough to get one of the good ones, you know, the ones who want to bring back hanging and flogging. Maybe 25?
30 in that case.
I swear, I didn't...
No, of course. You were at home baking cakes and being a perfect little housewife.
You're, what are you, 26? Well, let's be generous. Let's say you only get 25 years. Well, you'll be 51 by the time they let you out.
Be the 21st century. We'll be zipping about in flying cars and living on the moon. Except you, of course. You'll have pissed away the best years of your life in some dark, dank cell. That's if you last that long.
Do you have evidence?
Oh, I know she did it. Any evidence we need, we can conveniently find. See, I told you we'd find the person that killed your son.
Oh, stop it, Donna. Tears won't help you now. Nothing can help you.
Don't do this. Don't do this. She didn't. She didn't do anything. God forgive me. It's my fault. It's all my fault.
You killed your own son. You cut markings into his arm. Drove him down to the river. Dumped his body in there. See, I want to believe that there are still, decent folk out there, Stanley. I want to believe that you had a good reason for what you did, but I am struggling.
It's not like you think.
Never is. Flash of anger, lifetime of regret. Still murder.
He told me that he'd quit the business, that he'd walked out on Riley. And I thought, I've got my son back. The boy that I raised. And he wants to start again.
But then he told you about the insurance scam.
I was just so angry. Because there has to be a line where you say no, where you say this is wrong. Wish I'd never said anything. Wish I'd just nodded.
Where did it happen?
I can't.
You don't have a choice anymore.
He was at the house. I just pushed him. Didn't even mean to. Just pushed him. No! He fell over and cracked his head on the table. He's just lying there.
So you wanted us to think it was Riley? So that your son's death would mean something, would make a difference?
Otherwise, everything was for nothing.
And is that why you joined the Neighborhood Watch? Why you got yourself beaten up? Because you thought it would make a difference?
My son.
Your son walked away when he found out what Riley did. And he could have stuck with it, be rolling in it. Most fellas would. But he walked away. I mean, it's not much, but it's something, right? Something.
Calcio di punizione in favore dell'Italia. Fallo di
Don't you feel sorry for her at all?
She wanted the good life. She pushed him into it. Never live beyond your means. Oi, you two, let that be a lesson to you. There's three types of people. The haves, the have-nots, and the have-not paid for what they bloody haves.
Don't worry, Gov. Got it all sorted. It's going to be the best day of your life.
And the most disappointing night.
Yeah, you can't blame them, though, Gov. You know, TV, magazines, it's all aimed at young people. You can have this.
Wise words. Debt is bad, Signore Hunt, see?
Yes, Luigi.
Always keep a sticky penny in the pocket for a rainy day. What?
Just a small matter of the bar tab. Only it's not so small.
Right, yeah, duly noted. And, stick some music on, whatever Mussolini speech that is, it's giving me an headache.
It's the football, Signore Hunt. Italia, campione del mondo. Squadra Azzurri, greatest team on earth.
Yeah, it's only because you didn't meet us on the way.
Scireia, Bergomi, Scireia, Tardelli!
Is there any news, Doctor? Is my mum going to be okay?
No,
Yes, Molly. Your mum's doing really well. And the operation was a complete success. Now we just have to wait for her to wake up. It won't be long before you can be with her again.
Thank you.
Doctor, the coma patient in room 5 is having a seizure.
Okay, nurse, I'll be right there.
Gol! Sì, bravo Italia! Bravo! Oh.
Champagne, Luigi, I think.
Sì.
You know, I'm gonna miss these nights. You're not that bad.
It's not what you said in your letter.
In my what, Ray?
The letter, you know, the one we're not supposed to open until you'd gone.
These are going in my desk, and when I get back, then you can have them.
And I'm not repressed or whatever it bloody said. It's bollocks, that.
What you said, Mum, about my potential. I really appreciate it.
Couldn't understand a bloody word of mine.
What'd you do? Steam it and then seal it back up again?
Nope.
Didn't read it. Not even a little bit curious about what I'd written about you.
You see, that's your problem, Bowles. Always got a question. Meanwhile, there's a perfectly good bottle of shampoo there just waiting to be opened.
Yes.
Give it here.
You miss me, really.
Yes, Bowles. I'd miss you. Cheers.
Cheers.
The news next on BBC One, then a song and dance spectacular brings the Omid Jalali show to a rousing finale at 10:15.
Mummy, the doctor got the bullet out. You're going to wake up.
Go! Right away!
So what happened, mate?
No, look at this accidental death.
It's not an accident.
Murder. Booker.
DCI Hunt, PC Summers. Hello, Alex.
It has come to my attention that someone on my watch misappropriated a vital piece of evidence, jeopardizing the entire case. And when I find out who was responsible, I will be very, very angry.
The only man you can really trust.
Why won't you let me go home?
Who's that you've been rubbing, Ray?
I could ask you the same question. Take that back. Who knows what she'd do for a quick thrill?
Please don't!
How are you going to sort this mess out, Alex? Can't go home until you do.